Hello everyone, welcome to our Storycast for this coming weekend at the Journey Church on this September 19th and 20th. Well, it has begun, and last week was a great beginning as we started with chapter 1, and we looked at the creation, and we looked at the fall, and at the flood, and we were really just looking at that big question of, what's the big idea? And it was a time where we really discovered, too, about really the framework of life. What makes life so hard? And we walked away with that idea of our dignity versus our depravity, and that's what we are, and this is how God now is going to start working within our lives. Well, again, now we're looking forward now to chapter 2 this weekend on the story, and we're excited as we look at this whole idea of God starting to build a nation through Abraham in which all the world is going to be blessed and all the world's going to be saved. And what we're going to be looking at is this idea of God trusting, actually not God trusting, Abraham and Sarah trusting God with this big, huge promise and how that works out in their lives. And it's not a straight path. So we're going to be looking at that big story this coming weekend. Now, again, I just want to remind you what I'm really excited about with the story is you see some of the material behind me is that this is all age appropriate. So if you're a family and you have a preschooler, an early elementary, older elementary, a youth, and adults in your family, you've got material that is lined up with each age group. And that means as a family, for this year, you're going to journey through the Bible together at an age-appropriate levels. And we're really excited to come alongside families and help make faith at home, where God's story becomes your story in your homes, a powerful reality. So again, we have lots of material. We are a little thin on the youth edition, but you come and give them your name, and we'll make sure that the next order, you're going to get one. So again, take advantage of the material that's available through the story. Now, again, everything else that's going on in the life of our church right now, please go to our website, onthejourney.ca, and just look for the events tab, and you click that, and I know our communications people have worked really hard to lay it all out about what's going on so that you don't miss anything. That's the place to go, onthejourney.ca. Now, as I just come to the end of our Storycast for this weekend, maybe some of you are thinking, oh, wow, I enjoyed a beautiful Labor Day weekend. I wasn't here, and then I missed last weekend. I'm falling behind. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Well, at the end of this little Storycast, we have a 40-second video recap, professionally done, not my face in it, but it's going to be a nice little recap of last week's chapter 1. So you can watch that and feel a little caught up. Now, if you want to get completely caught up, go to our YouTube channel called TJC Moncton and look for last week's message, and you can watch the whole thing and really get caught up. But otherwise, what's most important is that you feel that you can come. Don't forget, invite a friend or a family member to come as well, and let's continue this journey experiencing God's story.
In the beginning, God spoke and created the entire world. Then God created man out of dirt. God told Adam, "Eat from any tree except the tree of the knowledge of good and evil." Eventually, God created a woman. God joined Adam and Eve together in marriage. A serpent came and convinced Adam and Eve to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God cursed the serpent as well as Adam and Eve and forced them out of the garden. Wickedness and tragedy continued to spread, but God found one man, Noah, who walked faithfully. So God instructed Noah to build a giant boat, and the entire earth was flooded, wiping out every living thing. Eventually, the flood stopped, and the ark came to rest on dry land. God made a promise that the entire earth would never again be completely flooded, and God looked for someone to bless the entire world.